What up, what up, what up, though? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are here for day 18. Okay, I can hear myself. Cool. We are here for day 18. Okay, we are here for day 18. Hold on, let me block this person on my Patreon. Let me see. I'm not gonna play with y'all over in Patreon. All right. If you cancel a free account over in Patreon, I don't want you to come back, girl. I do not want you to come back. Stay gone. Stay gone and be gone. All right. That's handled. All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I see you P2. Ross, I see you CC, Shay and only Shay, Baby Peaches, Andre. That's it this far, huh? All right, let's get into it, y'all. They already done got started. Oh yeah, Andre, you know that baby, this picture took me out. So last night or yesterday, I ain't know what to do. So here we are. Make sure this okay. It's on Twitter. All right. Good morning, Monet, Miss Monet. Good morning, Cherise. Good morning, good morning. All right, here we go, child. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, hey, hey. All right. I think I posted that. I posted this on Patreon. I'm about to post it on YouTube. Hold on 1 second, and then we'll get started. We is live. All right, before I get into everything, I wanna tell you guys something. So yesterday I received an email. Now, I don't know who this email is from. It says anonymous email is what it says up at the top. And the email says that it started all this stuff by saying that I was copying off of others and that I shouldn't be covering this Diddy trial if I ain't there. Let me just say this to whoever that is, okay? I don't give a fly if I got one person in my chat. I'm gonna continue to talk about it. We've been on a consistent train, and I'm not about to stop now. Like, what is wrong with y'all? It's enough room for everybody to eat, and clearly, you have been over here watching me at some point in order to know what I'm doing. Like, people are so weird. You don't have to like anything that I'm doing. It's okay. But guess what? Every opportunity that I can get to press that go live button to talk about this case, that's what I'm going to do. You don't like it, then you don't have to watch me. There are so many people who are covering this case that are not actually in the courtroom or not even in New York, to be clear. So if you don't like it, just don't watch it. It's so many people doing it. Again, I told you I don't care if I got one person in here. We're going to talk about the case. And with that being said, let's get into the case. All right, so this is day number 9. Is this 18 or 19? I think this is day 18. All right, let's see. What they was talking about this morning. Because I was live, so I didn't get to see what they was talking about. Thanks as I start up for the day. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Let me check this feed. Okay, here we go. So before the jury enters, and I mean they entered, the jury was in there, I believe, at like 8 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock their time. So let's get into it. So now we have Jane Doe on the stand. Most of us know who Jane Doe is. We were able to say, literally who Jane Doe is. So we know who Jane Doe is. All right. We are going to be paying attention to 50 Cent's social media because we already know he's going to continue to eat and drag in these streets. He is going to continue to eat and drag in these streets, and I'm going to be continue to be here waiting and ready. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the things. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Okay, so before the jury is in, the judge says, what about the screenshot of the text between Miss Ventura and KK? And Combs' defense team says only the text should be admitted, not the photo. Then the government says the jurors should know it's a screenshot, not the text. My error was to only look at the first message. I apologize. And then the judge says you may like screenshots as opposed to text messages. The government says the judge says I'm not done. Ooh. The government says I'm sorry for interrupting you. The judge says I understand. I'm just not sure that this is a hill you want to die on. Oh. Wow. Okay. Combs' lawyers then says, these texts, you have thousands of videos of my performing every weekend on my phone. They are backwards looking and hearsay. We argue that Mr. Combs was upset about the non-monogamous nature of the relation, as Jane said. The government says in their opening, they attacked Jane's credibility, called it all consensual, as you heard yesterday. Jane felt coerced. They have opened the door, and I will agree that I did see some coercion in there. The judge says they are admissible to rebut the defense's openings, and so it is appropriate to introduce those statements. Then Combs' defense team says the government sent us 6 years of text messages. Then they somewhat reduced them. We stand by our objection. The foundation has not been laid. The judge says the government should lay the foundation. Then the government says We have laid it. The judge says, bring in the jury and the witness. The judge ain't playing with y'all today. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Sound like me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but the judge ain't playing today. Hey, baby girl, 1981. Hey, Miss Monet. Who else up in here? Shay and only Shay says, as you should, best live coverage I've seen so far. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. We've been very consistent. That's one thing that people cannot say is that we have not been consistent with this trial. The people cannot say it. There was one day that I did not come back, but I made it up the very next day. So, you know. But anyway, people are gonna be people. Hey, Bama girl, how you doing today? Happy Friday. All right, so the judge says bring in the jury and the witnesses, or the witness. I'm sorry. Good morning. How many times did you travel to Las Vegas? Once on Sean's plane. He was hosting an event. Then he wanted entertainment for the night. We had it. What do you mean? As entertained, we had sex. Oh, what did going off the grid mean? Getting free. Did Sean call you a freak? Yes, he wanted me to be wild and sexual. Did you ask Sean if the entertainers would wear condoms? Yes, the first time with Don and another, Sean guilt tripped me out of it. It was not something that he wanted to see. So he didn't want you to. He didn't want to see you use a condom. Ew. Here we go, child. Ugh. Oof. I don't know Don, and you got me over here having sex with Don. He over here beating my back end. Well, honestly, she said that at first they would have oral. She would have oral sex with the sex worker, or with the person, and then after they would leave, that Diddy would want to have sex with her. Like, I don't. This stuff is weird. Trigger warning to everybody. If I got Bama, I'm sorry, Mama Bees, if you could put like a trigger warning or something up in here. Um, and also too, y'all, if y'all would like to bless the cat app, y'all can, because these videos don't get as monetized as I wish they would. Because you slip up and say a lot of these different words, and YouTube don't like it. And the last thing, can you guys please hit that like button? It's free. Hey, I'm Natty. Hey, I'm Queen Tori. Good morning. Good morning. All right, here we go, y'all. Oh, Jesus. So the government says, did you ask Sean if the entertainers could wear condoms? She says, yes. The first time with Don and another, Sean guilt tripped me out of it. It was not something that he wanted to see. And what was his tone? Condescending. The government says, or the prosecutor says, did she say why he did not, or did he say why he did not want the entertainer to wear a condom? He did not want to see a rubber. Did you raise it? Did you raise it ever? Wait, did you raise it ever when sober and not in the hotel room? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but she says yes. Was there ever was this ever recorded? Yes, one that I am aware of, and I am trying to ask the entertainer if he can wear a condom. He's looking for it. The government said, I'd like to call up this exhibit with an aide. Did you listen to this? Yes. And did you read the transcript that's up on the screen? Yes. Again, it's not visible to the gallery. Scratchy audio is played. Let's start at the 8-minute mark in 20 seconds. When you said that I think that they've in the chair, what are you referring to? Or they're in the chair. What are you referring to? The condoms? What did you understand what Mr. Sean meant? What did you understand what Sean meant when he said you were just taking that dick. Ooh, wait a minute. I don't think I'm ready. Ooh, thank y'all, Nettie. Hey, Kate Calloway. I don't know if I spoke. Hey, Miss Felicia. Okay, wait. I won't read it. I won't read it. I won't read it. Okay, let's try that one more time. Lord have mercy today. So they played the audio. I'm assuming the audio was from one of the freak offs. And whoever the person was, the escort was looking for the condoms. She said, oh, she said that's what he was referring to, or that's what was being referred to in the video. Of course, we can't hear the video, but that's what's being referred to in the video as far as someone saying something is on the chair. The government then says, what did you understand that Sean meant when he said you were just taking the dick? Jane said that we had already had intercourse. And when he said, if you don't touch yourself right now, what was he saying? To just move on. Why did you think you needed permission from Sean for the men that you were having sex or having sex with your body to wear a condom? Objection. Overruled. Sidebar. Sure, they had a sidebar. Okay, Lord have mercy. Here we go with these out of order tweets. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, there you go. I guess I needed to update. All right, so they had the sidebar. They're back. What did you not say no? Why did you not say no? He'd get aggravated, agitated. How would intercourse with an entertainer end? He'd finish on me. Then, oh Lord. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Why did you not say no? He'd get agitated. How would intercourse with the entertainer end? He'd finish on me. Then what with Sean? We'd have sex. Would you clean up the ejaculate? No. Ugh. Ooh. 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 That is nasty. Ooh. 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 I wasn't ready. I ain't ready. Hey, Miss Felicia and Jam. Ooh, I wasn't ready. Okay. And why not? Sean liked it to play around with it. Oh, give me a minute. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Anyway, so gross. I take a shower to get ready for the next one. Not get ready for the next one. Typically, how many rounds? Objection overruled. Every entertainer was different. Some 3. Oh my God. Would decided if you could what would decide if you could stop when you were tired, or would you be able to stop if you got tired? Or who? I'm sorry. Again, y'all, I'm just going based off of what they're typing, and they be typing fast in the courtroom. So don't think I mean, I barely can read, but don't think I'm stumbling over it. I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, it said would decide if you could stop when you were tired. And then she said Sean, and then she sobs. Do you need a moment? Sobs. I'm sorry, what was your question? How did you say you wanted to stop? I'd say like I'm hungry, make little faces. I'd send him um, subtle cues or sub cues. Child, ooh, hold on, y'all. Oof, Jesus. Yeah, he was very nasty. Very, very nasty. Very disgusting. Hey, Terry. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. She said that she would send him cues. And what would he say? He says, "You're not getting tired of me, are you? Let's go out on a high note. Let's finish strong." Oh my God. And what would Sean give you to keep you awake having sex with the entertainers? Ecstasy. Did you ever cry after one of those hotel nights? Twice. Tell us about the first. I thought it was a date night, a one on one, but he said that there would be an entertainer, but just a quick one. I hung out, I hung on to that um, for 18 hours. Oh, wow. And after 18 hours and 3 rounds with the entertainer, Sean said that he had to leave. And I started crying. Were you with someone else? I was with Sean. I was at the Woodruff and Beverly Hills earlier in our relationship. And what did Sean say? He said, "Are you crying?" Like looking disgusted. Then he just sat there listening to music. I was clinging to him. He said that he uh, could move things around with him, with his family, and I could go home with him. I just wanted to be in his arms after all that. You wanted to be in the man's arm that literally made you have 3 rounds? Now, I'm sorry. I'm not understanding that. You literally wanted to be in the man's arms who literally was having 3 rounds with you? Huh? Now listen. Y'all mean to tell me that you want somebody, hey Tracy, hey everybody coming in here. You mean to tell me that you want the man who has literally made you um I know that it was allegedly your man at the time, but I don't understand you wanting that man to hug on you and stuff. I mean, you wanting to cuddle up with that man. That's weird. That is weird, but okay. Okay. Um, and then he looked at you disgusting and stuff. Anyway, moving on. And the second time, I was in the shower after one of these nights. I Is your memory spotty? What do you remember? I was so high. I was having sex with Paul. Then I was in the shower with Sean, and he said, "Stop it. I'm too high. Stop." Paul? Who's Paul? One of the entertainers. Were these hotel nights work for you? Objection. Overruled. It was work from start to finish. What did you do to try to get them to end sooner? I try to have sex with the entertainers fast. What did you do to try to speed things up? I do foreplay and bring them into the room. Sean would say, "Slow it down, more foreplay." What words would he use? Time frame, that's fair. May to October, I think it was supposed to be May 2021 until October of 2023 is what I think it's supposed to be. I think he just missed that. Yeah, there you go. He says May of 2021 to October of 2023. What would Sean say? He says, I'm not ready to see that yet. And how would you feel? Defense says sidebar. Judge says sure. So they're on another sidebar, child. So we caught up. I'm disgusted. I am so disgusted. I am disgusted. So in case of y'all just coming in, today I believe is going to be very graphic. It's going to be very graphic because they are not holding back with the details of. They're not holding back with details, honey. Not at all. Not at all. Not holding back a bit. Okay. Now I already told y'all how I felt about this girl yesterday. I felt like she did stick around a lot for the money, is what it seems like to me. And again, y'all don't have to agree with me, but that's what it seems like she did. She stuck around for the money. She stuck around because things were good. As far as that goes, I think when she said when she said I would have a babysitter on standby, that was disgusting to me. You have a babysitter on standby so that you can go over there with Sean Diddy Combs, and so that he can, have you with the male sex workers, and then here you go, all of a sudden, now you're so in love with him, you want to cuddle with him, girl. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm sorry. And listen, I want everybody to have their own opinion on this. Please have your own opinion. I'm okay with that. Just don't be disrespectful. But I'm good with you having your own opinion. She she could write some books under Zane when she is done. Okay. Hey, absolutely my thoughts. All right, let's see. I literally was just going to see Natty on my phone. Let me see. Let's see what 50 Cent done put on here. Oh, this was from 7 hours ago. Hold on, let me go to Instagram on here. Boy, yeah, y'all. I had to use this Bert and Ernie again. I had to. That took, baby. When I say my stomach was hurting from laughing so much. Okay, let's see. 50 Cent. He posted this 7 hours ago. He will be posting again, and y'all know it. Y'all know it. The caption says game one in the bag. It's okay. Just tell them you're with me. They will let you in, LOL. And then the second picture is, the second thing is a video of a game. Child. I don't know what y'all gonna do with that man over there, but he's cutting up. Okay, let me see. And if you're just coming in, y'all, we're waiting because they had another sidebar. I'm trying to pin Mama B's comment. Hold on. Why won't it let me in here? Okay, here we go. Hey Ray, what's going on? They said that he is from. Listen, 50 had me tickled. Tickled as a pickle yesterday. with his foolishness on the social media street. Had me tickled like a pickle. Everybody, welcome, welcome on in. All right, let's see. I also have my notifications on my phone to know when they get back from their sidebar. But anyway, let's talk about the witness right now. Talk about the witness. So let's see what CNN posted. Oh wait, we got three. Oh, they ain't got nothing to do with this. Let's see. Yeah, they still on the sidebar. Okay, so CNN. Jane is back on the stand. Jane testified that she traveled to Las Vegas with Sean Diddy Combs around 2003. Oh, they're back, y'all. They just made it back. Hold on. They're back. And how did you feel? I'd want to be with Sean at the end. Where would you go? To his residence? Was there any part of these hotel nights that you enjoyed? Yeah, being with Sean. Girl. All right, let's go back over here. Jane testified that she traveled to Las Vegas with Sean Diddy Combs around 2003. She flew on Combs' private jet to get there, and they had a hotel night. And again, the hotel nights is what Cassie would consider a freak off, or what they consider a freak off is a hotel night. She confirmed that she had sex with an entertainer. She testified yesterday that the entertainers were other men that she would have sex with at Combs' direction. Jane said that Combs used the term freak to refer to her, sometimes by saying that he wants his freak. She said that it meant that Combs wanted her to be wild and sexual. Jane said that she asked Sean Diddy Combs to allow the men that he directed to have sex with her to wear condoms during the hotel nights on several occasions. Combs was typically dismissive. She said a video recording of a hotel night captured a conversation between Jane and Combs and a man named Don. In the recording, Jane could be heard asking Don to wear a condom, but Combs intervened and expressed his disapproval. Prosecutors Maureen Comey asked Jane why she needed Combs' permission to have the man that she was having sex with to wear a condom. Jane seemed to get emotional on the stand and said that she was still trying to process that. She said that she didn't insist on using a condom because Combs would be unhappy. When asked why there was a recording of that hotel night, or if there was a hotel, no, why there was a recording of the hotel night, Jane said because Sean liked recording me and the entertainers. Child, okay, we got a tweet. Okay, so she says she enjoyed being with Sean. Would he text? Would he text him? I think that should be. Would you text him to say that I love you? Did you text that? Did you text that to you wanted to have sex? Did you text that you wanted to have sex? Yes, with him. Did you text him that you wanted to have sex with others? Yes, if it was his fantasy. Did you tell you want to text? Did you tell you want to text? Y'all, again, I'm just reading it how he's typing it. And she responded with yes. I think that's supposed to be did you tell I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be. We'll get some context. All right, let's get into the hotel nights. Jane was sniffling off and on as she testified about the two times that she recalled crying after the hotel night. The first time she cried after a hotel night was early in their relationship at the Wardorf in Beverly Hills. She said that she thought that they were just going to have a one-on-one date night, but then Combs said that they would have an entertainer, but it would be quick. Jane said that the entertainer was there for 18 hours. Once they were finished with the entertainer, Jane said that Combs told him that he had to leave, and she started crying. Or Combs told, wait, Jane said that Combs told he had to leave, and she started crying. I just went through all that, and was feeling terrible. Hold on, y'all. We got another tweet. Let's go to the tweets. I'll come back to this. Hey to everybody coming in. What's up, y'all? What's up? I know his kids calling her all kind of, you know it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 50 Cent definitely had issues long before the baby mama. Absolutely. Or him and 50. But she did actually explain that what she said was when they first met, she told him that she dated somebody that he didn't like, or she had a baby with somebody that he didn't like. And Diddy said that he didn't care nothing about that. I feel like that's why Diddy got with her. Diddy got with her because of the I feel like that. At least I feel like that. I feel like Diddy got with her because of the hate. Um or them not liking each other rather. Um right, you was just at the house. But I'm not ever gonna forget. Good morning, LLE. What I'm not gonna forget is the fact that this woman said, and y'all, I don't know if y'all operate like this, but I don't operate like this. But when she said that that her friend was dating him at the time, and then she came in and swooped him up. What kind of friend is you, girl? What kind of friend is you? That that's something I can't get through my head. That's some nasty work. I don't understand the mentality of some of these women thinking that their beauty is their only asset and must accept this type of treatment. I agree. I'm not sleeping with a man my friend dated or even slept with. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't wrap my mind around that. Like, what we doing? Hold on, y'all. Cause yeah, what we doing? Not a friend. Not one of your friend was with him, and then you turn around and wanted to be with him, and then you even said that your friend felt some type of way because she felt like y'all was trying to get together, because that's why they left. Allegedly, they left so fast. Was because she said that Diddy, or I'm sorry, the friend thought that her and Diddy was doing something, but truth be told, y'all was doing something. Diddy probably knew she was 50 Cent baby mama. Yeah, I think he knew that was 50 Cent baby mama, because I'm quite sure. Let me just say this. I do believe that his team would do, like, and we haven't really heard this yet, but I feel like his team would say who these people were, because of course you wouldn't be invited in his space for no reason. So yeah, I definitely think he knew that was 50 Cent's baby mama, and I believe that's why he took her on through hell. Chef, when she said that her friend rushed her out of the party the first night, her friend knew she was a lady of the night. True, true. And I wouldn't have brought her over there, but still, it says a lot about you wanting to sleep with your friend's man. I mean, I'm just saying. She saw the money. Yeah. Now, this is one of the people that I do agree with. I believe she stuck around for money. I do. I do. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I believe this woman stuck around for the money. I do. I really do. All right, so here we go. Did he tell you what to text? Yes. He asked, "What do you want? Be explicit. Why did you write things like, or why did you write things? What? I guess why did you write things? I don't know. I wanted to make my lover happy. Look at this one. From November the 9th of 2021. What did you write? I wrote, I'm horny for you. Now, I want to say something here. Let me say something. Another thing. This is the same person who said that she was aware that Diddy had multiple women and she was okay with it because she was in love. How the do y'all fall in love with people that ain't stunting you like that? They only be using you to freak with you, have sex with you, and go on about your business. Like what? I don't understand that. I will never get that. I'll never get that. Anyway, so the government says, look at this one from November the 9th of 2021. What did you write? I wrote, I'm horny for you. You don't have to read this, but did you write, I want to suck Paul's dick? Oh, why did you write that? Wait a minute, honey. She said, she said, the government asked, you don't have to read this, but did you write? Now how you gonna say you don't have to read this, but then you gonna read it out loud? Anyway, I want to suck Paul's dick. Why did you write that? I knew it would turn Sean on. Who is Paul? An entertainer. You text him that you wanted to stop having hotel nights, right? Yes. What did you write here? I'm I'm so much more than being left in the dark of a hotel room. Wait. I am I am so much more that yeah, I think that's supposed to be than being left in a dark hotel room. My heart is breaking. I don't want to play this role in your life anymore. I feel it's the only reason that you pay for the house. We need to talk like adults. Ooh, ooh. Y'all know what? Y'all know what? So her saying, I feel like this is the only reason why you're paying for the house. That's the only reason why you stayed. Because, girl, let's not forget. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. We cannot forget that you took a break from him. Y'all were together from um I believe it was April. I can't remember the month, but y'all May of 2021. No, y'all were together from January 2021 until October of 2023. Y'all went on a break. You said the break was a couple of months. When you were on that break, you decided to go right back to the man. Why? Because you needed your rent paid. That's why. That's why. You needed your rent paid. Let's call a thing a thing. You really need your rent. You needed your rent paid. You said that. Again, you had an opportunity to break from this man, but instead of you not going back to him, you went back to him. And again, I'm not victim shaming or anything here. I'm giving what I know that the defense is going to give. The defense is going to ride this like a train. They are. Hey, Cassie. Cassie Chapman said, good morning from Destin, Florida. First time listening. Thanks for the updates. Absolutely. Hopefully you subscribe because we we do the Diddy trial every day. So hopefully you subscribe over here. We're welcome. Y'all make sure y'all welcome Miss Cassie on over here. Make sure y'all welcome her. Okay, let's see. Brittany, you're just Wait. Okay, wait a minute. Let me scroll up. Oh, Brittany said, "What did I just walk into, baby? We're talking about." Excuse me. Oh, baby, we are talking about Jane Doe's testimony about Diddy, the diddler. So he did knock her head in between the washer and the dryer. It don't sound like it. Hey, LLE, she hasn't said nothing about him putting his hands on her yet. At least yet. She hasn't said nothing yet about it. I don't know, and I don't feel so yucky after having ugh. Y'all, let's talk about it. She's testified that Diddy likes the other man's. Okay, the man would finish the escort or whatever you want to call it, the freak night, the freak person would excuse my, excuse this, it's a little graphic, but he would ejaculate on her, on Jane Doe, and then she wouldn't clean it up. Y'all, Diddy, what is you doing? Is you licking it off of her, or like is you using it or like playing with it? What is you doing? That is so disgusting, bro. Like, I told y'all, one of the things that really stuck with me too was when Cassie said, "Yo, this man, let's just call a thing a thing. It sounds like Diddy likes other men's nut." I'm just saying. It sounds like Diddy likes other men's nut because Cassie testified that he wanted it on his nipples. And I'm just still trying to figure out, this is graphic, but I'm wondering, did Cassie hold it in her mouth? Did she hold it in her hand? What did she do with it? Because how in the world you put it? Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't seem to get this through my head. I cannot. All right, we have two more tweets. Think. All right, here we go. How long had Sean been paying your rent? 5 months or so. Did you see rugs in the hotel rooms? Objection overruled. Ecstasy, Molly, cocaine, pink powder, which I believe is called Tussie. Tussie. Ooh. The pink powder is called Tussie. The pink powder is called Tussie. 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 Maybe ain't that some deodorant? That Tussie. Yeah. Anyway, I know it ain't spelled like that, but anyway. Who gave them to you, Sean? Did you ever see any of the entertainers taking rugs? No. That was my one rule. I told them that they couldn't take the rugs. I didn't want them to be out of control while they were with me. Basically, she's saying she didn't want them to be no sex machines while they was with her. And how did ecstasy make you feel? Sexual energy. Why did you feel that you had to take these rugs? Otherwise, it would be too real. I wanted to. I don't know. I feel like, and then she starts sobbing, it would make things easier, is what I think she meant. Did you ever do hotel nights without rugs? Twice. Once with Paul. She said she want to suck Paul thing a thing. All right, let's see here. Oh, I think I was. Wait. Okay, here we go. Jane said that Combs asked her if she was crying and looked disgusting after that. She started smoking, or he started smoking and playing music while she sat next to him, and he told her that he would move things around. Jane recalled a second time that she cried after a hotel night, but said that it's it's a spotty memory. She was high off of ecstasy. She said that the only thing that she remembers is being at Combs' house and then the hotel. She recalled that she felt so high she embraced Combs' butler. Oh wow, not the butler. I just remember I'm having sex with Paul, and then I remember being in the shower with Sean, and I just started crying, Jane said, adding that Combs saw her crying and told her, "Don't do that right now," because he was too high. Jane, Jane said that she stopped crying when he told her to. Comey asked, "Who did the most during the hotel nights?" "Me," Jane said with her voice cracking. When asked why she felt that way, Jane said, crying, "It was just all me. It was just all me." Jane testified that after the hotel night, she and Sean Diddy Combs would typically go back to his house together. Jane said that she would make sure that Combs was showered, and then she would cook for him, massage him, and put on one of his favorite shows. Then I would finally get to cuddle with him and sleep with him, she said while choking up on the stand. She said that she would feel happy, really happy to end the night with Sean, but I would only fight to block out just how sad I felt after, she said. Jane Jane said that in 2023, she had conversations with Sean Diddy Combs about wanting to stop having hotel nights. She read aloud text messages that she sent to Combs in late 2023, where she said that she wished that they could go back to when they first started dating. "Ever since I opened up Pandora's box, I've never been able to close it," she said in part. In the message, she referenced being in hotel rooms doing things that would make would make would doing things that make me feel disgusting with myself, she said. "I feel it's the only reason that you have me around and to pay for the house," she wrote. "I don't want to feel obligated to perform these nights for you." Jane testified that at that point she felt obligated to perform those nights for Combs, and that she was scared that if she didn't, that he would stop paying for her house. Jane testified yesterday that Combs paid her rent and implied that he'd stop if they broke up. Combs responded to the text saying, "Girl, stop." Not girl, stop. Stop, girl. Now, Diddy over there telling the girl, stop. All right, let's get into these tweets. So she said, once with Palm, "Why didn't you take rugs at that time? I didn't want to do that to my body, but but it's real, too real. So I asked Sean for a pill. Did Sean give it to you? Yes, I felt better. And the second time, my partner was taking too many pills. He said, I'll do 30 days without rugs, but let's have one last sobriety party at the L Hotel." How long did it last? Too long, 18 hours. And then what happened? The first guy, the second guy, I was not feeling well. I threw up. Oh, Jesus. I told Sean that I had just thrown up. And what did he say? He said, "That's good. Now you're ready for the third guy." Oh my God. He's here. How did you feel? I was just disgusted. I was just repulsed. I was just too mad to myself. Girl, not you had just thrown up and he didn't invite the third person over again? Girl. Hey, Lee. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, everybody. Waterfalls, what's up? He doesn't have to come out of the closet. He is in the hallway. We know. Hey, Diddy, what's going on? Paul hit that spot. Child. Diddy is nasty. That man is nasty. Angie B says, "Hey, Chef Miles and chat. Hey, Angie B, did she brush her teeth? Not did she brush her teeth? I don't know, but that is insane, honey. Ugh. I hope she brushed her teeth. They ain't use Listerine, honey. Don't nobody want no throw up breath sucking on their Peter Wackle. Now then, if she threw up, then y'all. I hate that this is so graphic. The children ain't got no business listening, no way. But if she threw up, I know she was over there gagging on the meat. And we're not talking about Diddy meat because he got a little itty bitty ditty. So, her gag reflexes shouldn't be working then. But I don't know how big that man was, but I'm just kind of wondering. When you sucking peen and you feeling some type of way, honey, you get the gagging going on. So I don't know. I mean, that ain't my testimony. I ain't got no gag reflex, but I'm just playing, y'all. Let me quit. Let me quit. That is not my testimony, honey. But I'm just wondering, because if you was already throwing up, I'm sure that you felt sick. Okay, I'm sure you felt some type of way. So, oh, Faith said, "I wonder what happened to him as a child." I don't know. Something y'all know, them super safe people done got out of the chat. They filled with the Holy Ghost, honey. So they don't talk about oral sex. Oral sex is frowned upon. We don't talk about oral sex. The saints are leaving the chat. It's Friday, y'all. I'm probably gonna cut up a little bit. I'm just warning y'all now. All right, they are taking a short break, it looks like. Okay, wait. Let's get into these tweets. Okay, I read that. Jane said, "I was mad. I had let myself get into this. This would be a good place for a break." And the judge says, "I agree." Okay, so we on break for a short period of time. What did Mother say? Wait a minute. Let's get Mother on here. Let's see what Mother got to say about that oral sex, honey. Hold on. Let's get Mother on here, because Mother told us. Mother, where you at? Mother said, where's Mother? Mother right here. Let's get Mother on here.
The hoe, if they wanted a blowjob, that's what they called it back there, the oral sex or blowjob. And if they wanted a blowjob, they went to the hoes. They didn't never ask the hoe. If they wanted a blowjob, that's what they called it back there, the oral sex or blowjob. And if they wanted a blowjob, they went to the hoes. They didn't never ask their wife to do that. But the men's have lost respect for the women's now, so they expect to make the women's out of hoes. My granddaughter say, "I'm not going to be their hoe. I'd rather be by myself. I done made up my mind. I just be by myself. I'm not going to be a hoe." So they want to make you a hoe. You know why? If not, they going to treat you like the hoe. See, the old men, if they want something like round the world, what y'all call oral sex, they go to the hoes out in the streets and buy them a hamburger and they get blowed right quick and they come back home. But they turn y'all into hoes because y'all at the point now till you're so desperate for a man, you'll do anything that the man wants. As one of my siblings say, "I'll do anything my hood want me to do." But no, baby, not me. No. You got to know where to draw the line. God is about holiness, not about sodomy. About holiness. You can't get a baby doing sodomy. God ain't never meant for you to get them blue pills. That's why he say men's are evil inventors. You lay with one another so long, now you got to make it interesting. So you done got gorged out on one another. So now you got to bring strawberries. They tell me whipped cream, edible panties, and all kind of stuff to the bed now, cause you got.
Mother, I don't think nobody told you that they bringing strawberries and whipped cream and edible pennies. Mother, I think you just know a little bit. I don't think nobody told you that, Mother. I think you just know a little bit, Mother. Whipped cream panties.
Gorged out. Now you got to try to tempt him and get him interested in you. But if you didn't lay with him too long, he would not get gorged out. In our days, we didn't have to build the men up. They was already ready when he came. It was already up, ready.
They was what, Mother? They was ready, Mother. Ooh, Mother said they was ready.
Now y'all got to blow, and what else you do? Roll a lick? I don't know. Whatever you do, I see one girl doing something like, whatever. Everybody take a picture. I said, well, why is there something like, whatever. Everybody take a picture.
Mother, 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 wait a minute. Mother, put your tongue in your mouth, Mother. Mother, put your tongue in your mouth. Mother. Now don't go nowhere, Ray. Don't go nowhere. Mother said. Baby, mother taught us. Mother said, sit down and let me teach y'all. Mother, put your tongue back in your mouth, though, Mother.
The hoe. If they wanted a blow job, that's what they. Yeah. Everybody take a picture. I said, well, why is everybody tongue out? When I come on bingo, well, they told me why your tongue. The hoe.
And can somebody tell me why Mother was over there on Bigo? Why was Mother over there on that Bigo app? Okay, they be doing too much over there on Bigo. Mother, what you was doing over there? That's why, Mother, I don't believe the people telling you about them whipped cream panties and stuff. Mother, what you was doing over there on Bigo, Mother? Cause the way they be cutting over there on Bigo, you ain't got no business being over there, Mother. Ain't no business. You ain't got no business being over there. I think she said Bigo, like the app. I don't know. Hold on. Let me put it back up here. Let's see.
The hoe. If they want.
It sounds like she said Bigo, like the app.
I said, well, why is everybody tongue out? When I come on bingo, well, they told me why your tongue. The hoe. If they wanted a blow job picture. I said, well, why is everybody tongue out? When I come on bingo, well, they told me why your tongue.
I automatically assumed Bigo since she said they told her why they sticking their tongue out. That's why I thought she said Bigo, but she might have said bingo. She might have said bingo. I think she said Bigo too. I do too, cause it's the way she's saying it. And they say she be over there on Bigo. They say Mother be over there live on Bigo. There's a couple of other videos on Facebook about her. Oh, hey Sherman, what's going on? It sounds like she said Bigo to me too. She said bingo, but meant Bigo. I think she said Bigo. I think Mother be over there with the young folks. So, dude, I think Mother be over there with them young people. Mother, boy, Mother is a key. I promise y'all. If I need a good laugh, I literally will put this video on repeat and repeat and repeat because this is the funniest thing I ever seen. Mother said, Mother, what kind of hamburger do you have to buy them? That's what I want to know. I need to know who to, I need to buy somebody a burger tomorrow. So, what kind of hamburger do I need to buy them? Do I need to buy them a double meat burger with cheese, all the fixings on it? Mother, see that would I need to talk to Mother because I need to ask Mother what type of burger do I need to get? A smash burger or triple meat, triple cheese burger, a single meat, cheese, bacon burger. What we doing? What kind of burger we gonna do? Do they want one of them big best burgers over there from Wanda? What kind of burger do they want? That's what I want to know. What kind of burger do you get them? Do you, do you go? Do you go? Do you go over there to Burger King? Do you go to McDonald's? Do you go to Sonic's? Where you go? Where we getting this burger at, Mother? What's on it? Mother said you get them a hamburger. You ain't had to pay them nothing, but you just got to give them a hamburger. Can I tell y'all something? Y'all know what word really irritates me? Hamburger irritates me. Do y'all have a word that just kind of irritates you because you don't know why it exists or something like that? Or is that just me? It might just be me because I'm weird. I'm weird like that. But I can't stand the word hamburger. When somebody say, you want a hamburger? No. I'll take a burger. But a hamburger, it's something about that word. Ugh. Yeah. Not a lopsided burger. Old country mother, she reminds me of my country great aunt. She's old school like that. And yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Cause I do not like when people be like, oh, you want a hamburger? Girl, what? No, can you just say burger? Don't say hamburger. The hell is a hamburger? Whoever came up with hamburger, something's wrong with you. Hamburger. The only reason why I'm saying that, y'all, is because my nephew told me one time, he said he was young. I had picked him up from school one day. We had went to Sonic. And I asked him, what you want? And he was like, I'll take a hamburger, but please cut the ham. He ain't gonna never be able to live that down. Oh, that has stuck in my head ever since. My nephew said, I'll take a hamburger, but please cut the ham. He said, I don't want a ham on it. Baby boy don't got no ham on it. He was so serious too. So serious. I never will forget that. But no, I do not like the word hamburger. I don't. And I really don't like the P word, the pussy word. I don't like pussy either. I really don't. It's something about them two words right there I do not like. He meant that. He said, now please cut the hamburger. Cut the ham. I'm like, what? My 34-year-old still orders cheeseburgers all the way, no cheese. That don't that don't Wait a minute. If I go somewhere and say, can I get a cheeseburger but cut the cheese? What? What? Now can I get a hamburger but please cut the cheese? That is hilarious, honey. I bet you don't like cat. What you mean, cat in real life? You talking about animals, or are you talking about the actual cat, the kitty cat? What you talking about? How you gag is exactly how I be. Emma for say burger uh cause pissing me off. Listen, a hamburger with no a cheeseburger but cut the cheese. They look at me like I'm crazy. Baby, listen. We talked about what we like on a good burger. Y'all might make me come. I want a burger from I want a burger from wait a minute. Shamar Moore says that his Rolls Royce was stolen while spending time with family. Oh wow. I hate to hear that. Not your Rolls Royce. Do y'all keep the keys or something up in there? How them people able to steal a Rolls Royce? I would think got a lot of security features on it. Oh Lord, I've been waiting on somebody to make this baby Monica. I've been waiting on it. Oh, not insurance fraud. Okay, looks. Wait a minute. We got something here. Let's see. During the break, Combs in an animated conversation with Inglefio, however you say his name, Shapiro and Steele, talking with his hands. Interesting. But one thing the judge did say, you keep on with that mugging and stuff, and we're gonna put you out of here. Quit mugging them jurors over there. That's what you need to quit doing. Quit mugging them jurors. I think I saw Cassie say, I make her laugh. Listen, that's all we do over here, honey. We love to laugh over here. We love to just have a good time. And I know this case can be kind of heavy, especially with all this sex stuff. Yeah. It could be really heavy. Where is Tyrone Blackburn at though? Have anybody found him? Have anybody talked to Tyrone? Cause Tyrone has been quiet. Cause they said something about you yesterday, Tyrone. They said something about you, Tyrone. Not chasing ambulances. Not chasing the ambulance. Not chasing the ambulance. ACC said that they put Tyrone out because he was making too much noise talking. Somebody did say he was at one point. Somebody did say he was there. Uh-huh. Okay, let me see. Hey, Miss Diddy. He probably typing up false paperwork. That what they saying about the man. That's literally what they saying about the man. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Mm, 621. Okay. This testimony must be getting to him. Ain't no telling. I think you better call time. Child, Inner City Press said Diddy and his lawyers are into it. Oh, is that what he mean by animated? I thought Diddy was cool. Hold on, let me refresh. During the break, Combs is um Combs is having an animated conversation with his attorneys, talking with his hands. Oh, okay. I guess that couldn't be looked at as an argument. He mad. He mad. What you mad about? And we do know you running them people over there. I think you better call time, bro. Call him. Tell you need him. Come on, come on, come on. Diddy is really touched. He over there, he over there doing robots in court. Child over there call himself mad. Don't be mad, girl. Okay, so did it do it or did it not do it? Scheduled in 10 days. Update schedule. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. That judge is not playing. That if Diddy keep on doing what he doing, he really gonna be back there like what's his name was, where he couldn't be in his own, he couldn't be in his own court case. What was that man's name? I covered this. I didn't cover his trial, but I did cover it afterwards. What was his name? Y'all remember the man? Oh my god. Uh remember when Jaguar Wright put her son's ashes all over her face, and that guy that was talking to her, his name was Sol Solar. They was a part of some type of cult. What was that man's name? Um, I'm trying to think of his name. It's Nature Boy. That was it. Nature Boy. Um, Nature Boy was cutting up in that courtroom, honey. When the witnesses would get up there, he was making all them faces and stuff. Baby, that judge said, "You got one more time to do it," and he did it. And he said, "You are not allowed to come into my courtroom as long as your trial is going on." And I mean, all the way down to the sentencing. You will be using the Zoom. That's what you're gonna be doing right over there from the jail. I have forgot about that man's name. Now, if y'all want to go down a rabbit hole, because I know some people like going down rabbit holes and stuff like that with that. If y'all really want to get down a rabbit hole, put in Nature Boy on YouTube, baby, you'll get your life. Basically, This man was extremely disgusting, and I don't even remember what Nature Boy's actual charges were. I want to say uh he had several different charges, but anyway, basically what he would do is he had all these women. He would get all these women and claim these women to be his wife and all of this stuff. He would have children with these women. He would have sex in front of his kids, like in front of the kids. Um, and he said that he would tell them all the time not to leave the room because they needed to. Baby, when I tell you that case was crazy, it was crazy. And what's also crazy is that man actually did an interview with Tasha K. Mm-hmm. If y'all ever want to, okay, the jury and Jane Doe is back. If y'all ever want to know, or if y'all ever want to go down that rabbit hole, oh baby, it's very interesting. All right. The judge says, bring back Jane and the jury. All rise. Did Sean ever run out of rugs during a hotel night? Yes. And then what happened? He would call one of the assistants or the butlers to bring more rugs, sometimes his security. Oh, China, getting all these people involved with your rugs is crazy to me. So you got that innocent butler involved in your rug habits. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, honey. Um, so yesterday I was talking to my sister and I asked my sister, I said, do you know what a Cocoa Puff is? She was like, what do you mean, Cocoa Puff? I said, a Cocoa Puff. She said, only Cocoa Puff I know is the cereal, Cocoa Puffs. And I said, no, Cocoa Puff girl is a cigarette and a blunt mixed together. She just fell out laughing. I told her, I said, I ain't know that either. I say people sometimes I think people just be making stuff up. But I ain't never heard of no Cocoa Puff. I could be wrong. Uh but that took me for a loop. Not a Cocoa Puff. Not a Cocoa Puff girl. Okay, do we have another tweet? Okay. She said the government says what assistant? Brandon, Frank, and John. Let me show you a photo of Brendan. Not shown in the gallery screens. No reason to redact, so why not? Jane said that's him. He would bring pill bottles. And then there would be coquiana and weed, is what she said. The coquiana in that Mary Jane. Ooh. I don't wanna. What are y'all doing for lunch today? What are y'all doing for lunch today? I know it's still 9 o'clock in the morning, but what are y'all doing for lunch today? Brennan is the one that got arrested in Miami. Is it? Wait a minute, let me see. Oh my God, Lee. I wanted to make some buffalo chicken dip today, but I'm gonna tell you why I can't make it today. Y'all, I had these I just bought these chicken thighs on like Tuesday. Y'all, I went and opened up the refrigerator last night and almost was sent straight to hell with them chicken breasts. I mean, not the chicken breast, but the chicken thighs. Y'all, I just bought them chicken thighs. They were already like, so y'all, please, please, if you get any chicken, if you get any meats and stuff like that, y'all gotta cook it or freeze it right away, because there was no reason why that chicken took it. It ain't even, it wasn't even 2 days. Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. I bought that chicken on Tuesday in the evening time, and that chicken was so sour. Y'all know that, the old people, when something smell bad or something like that, they say it's sour. That chicken was so sour. Oh my God, Diddy, it smelled horrible. And I couldn't seem to figure out what was in the refrigerator smelling so bad. I was like, the hell? Everything in there is like fresh. It was, there's some fruit in there, fresh fruit, all that kind of stuff, drinks and all that. And I was thinking, what in the hell? Man, I put that chicken thing up to my nose and I was like, ugh. It was horrific. Wait a minute. I think she used the name Jane Doe because she doesn't want 50 Cent to get full custody of the kid. If he does, there goes her child support and maybe other potential prospects. Well, I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know. That may be the case. You better than me, because I'd return it. Um, yeah, I just went ahead and threw it away because I have kids around here and I don't need no problems. I need no problems. And I listen. My life be so busy. I don't got time to go back down there to that store. Um, it's all good. I mean, it wasn't. It was just weird. It was very weird because I was like, I just bought this chicken on Tuesday. I definitely could have took it back, but I just straight threw it away. So I didn't want nobody to go in there, and you know, I was like, oh no, this is going in the trash. Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't that big of a deal. As far as like taking it back, child. I just say when y'all purchase y'all stuff from yeah, a lot of these meats are repackaged, and what a lot of people don't understand too is that these meats, they when you consistently freeze and unthaw meat, that date doesn't really matter, because you continue to keep freezing it and unthawing it, and you should never continue to keep freezing and unthawing and freezing and unthawing and freezing and unthawing. That causes a lot of bacteria, so be careful with that too. That's why they always tell you that what you know specifically that you're going to be using, use, and what you're not going to use, put in a Ziploc bag and suck all that air out and put it in the freezer. Um, okay, let's see. We got a tweet. We got a tweet. Tweet. All right. Who from security did he call for rugs? Fahim. Sean called him Fa. I seen a short about him on YouTube. Who else bought rugs? He bought mostly Gildo. That ain't got no L in it. Gudo. He brought mostly ecstasy, Molly, and Xanax, and the Coquiana. Did you take Xanax? Yes, after I put Sean to sleep. Not after you put him to sleep. Okay, now you said a word that is imaginary, unthought. Unthawed. Thawed. I mean, thawed. Yeah. Wait, thought of me. Y'all know what I was trying to say. Child. That's why I break my meat up and put it in freezer bags when I purchase it. Yep, that's the best way to do it. But now I had gotten used to only cooking for 3 people, and now I'm cooking for 4 to 5 people every day, and it be it be a headache sometimes. Cause then I would have some of the meat that I have is only for like 3 people versus 4 to 5. So you know, anyway, anywho, anyhow. Um. Oh wait. Oh, that's what? What in the world? That ain't on Twitter, is it? No. All right. Anyway, we got another tweet. All right, and the next tweet is: did you ever carry rugs for Sean? Yes, from LA to Miami. KK told me I'll have security. I'll have security come out and give you the package. I asked, is it safe and okay? What did KK tell you? Yes, it's fine. I'll do it. I do it all the time. KK, I can't wait. I really do hope that the prosecution bring your ass in. I really do. And I only seen one place that stated that she was a co-conspirator. Um, or that it was a possibility of her being a co-conspirator. But I haven't really seen solid articles stating that she is a co-conspirator. I mean, if you guys have, if y'all can send them to me, that would be great. But I haven't seen any significant articles that stated that she was a co-conspirator. Let's see what 50 over here doing. Oh, wait. Okay, he ain't said nothing else yet, and he ain't posted to a story yet. Okay, wait. Let's see. Um, wh- where did you give Sean the packages? In the bathroom of 2 Star. He opened it, and then I saw colorful pills. I assumed. I don't want you to assume. Did you take any of the pills? Yes. For a hotel night, it was ecstasy. Child. I'm pretty sure. I would hope that she was smart enough to make a deal with the government. I would hope. If it's sealed, then you won't see it. You would see um unindicted co-conspirator at this point. I mean, I get that. I get that piece, but I was just saying because a lot of people were saying that they read yesterday where she was a co-conspirator, and I didn't see that. Mm-mm. Okay, wait a minute. It is morning time, and baby, I could go for a nice breakfast on the bun from Whataburger. I hope this lady doesn't lose her son over this testimony. I hope not either, but I mean, yeah, I hope not either. But she better get herself together because one thing about it, that defense team, they they gonna use this rug issue. They gonna use they're gonna use the fact that you um wanted to satisfy Combs. They gonna use that money situation on you. They're gonna use a lot of things. I randomly do this throughout the live. Who are the 55 people that are watching me? Just say hey. Just say I'm here. Say hey. Say how you doing. Something. Even if you in the bushes. I just wanna see who here. Mm-hmm. Hey Shay and only Shay. Hey. Hey Mama Bees. Hey Felicia. Hey Waterfalls. Hey Bama Girl. Hey Gina. Hey Brittany. Hey April. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all are probably listening. Lis- lis- Listening down to work. Okay, I can finally tell y'all this. Y'all pray for me. Y'all know I have extreme test anxiety. And I take a really big test on Wednesday. That's what I was gonna say. So on Wednesday, y'all, I probably won't be able to cover the trial on Wednesday, because I don't know how long this test is gonna take. Hey, high vibe, I ain't seen you in a while. Hey, Miss Felicia. Hey, Megan. Hey, let me see. 864 stand up. What's up? What's up with it? Chef, I've been listening for you for a long time. I'm just in the bushes. Hey, Pinkerbell. Hey. Hey, Cherise. Hey, FDR. Hey, y'all. If y'all are not subscribed, please get subscribed. Y'all, please. But yeah, on Wednesday, I won't be able to do Diddy coverage. I'll probably come back later on in the day and do a recap, but I don't know how long this test is gonna take. Um, yeah. And this weekend, I really gotta find balance because I need to study. I have a study group that we're gonna meet with tomorrow. I don't think we came up with a specific time, but keep me in prayer because I have the worst testing anxiety ever. Hey, itty bitty. Hey. Oh yes, we're definitely gonna be praying. We're definitely gonna be praying. Just got a call. Another cousin is in ICU. Definitely praying for you, Aunt Natty. Oh, let me see. Did I speak to everybody? Cherise, Miss Angie B, Cooking with P. I see y'all. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Do we got a tweet? Oh, yeah. We have several tweets. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, we got several tweets. Okay, we just got two tweets. All right, let's see. Um, okay, here we go. So this is the government. Did you move rugs for Sean another time? Y'all, if y'all don't understand that they getting them with this just traveling with drugs and stuff, they getting them for that. Jane says, yes, in my luggage from LA to Miami. They're Sean and I used them. They were ecstasy. Before May and October of 2021, who react who reached out to the entertainers? Sean, Then who? Me. Why did you start choosing? I didn't. I didn't want. I didn't want it to just be a stranger. I assumed the dynamic of our relationship. I'm sorry. I assessed the dynamic of our relationship. We were we were watching Corno, and I saw a performer and said, "That one." Why did you want to choose? I couldn't get away from this. So she basically saying that she was watching Corno one day, and that's how she picked the person that she wanted. Ooh, child. The government said, "Who did you choose?" James said, Sly Williams. I called him Chef. Uh-uh. Don't be calling. He had a passion for cooking. Girl. Girl, don't put us in that. Don't put the chefs in that. Uh-uh. His name is Sly Williams. She ain't got nothing to do with a chef. Somebody he had a passion for cooking, so I called him Chef, girl. Then then leave us out of it. How would hell we get in it? The government then says the government then says, what were you and Sean doing? Jane says having sex on ecstasy. Uh we started talking about Sly's size. Sean was acting all flirtatious about it. Sean, you like the men's too. You like the men's too, is what it sounds like. We already know you like men's nuts and nut on you. But ooh, I sent Sly a message over Instagram. Did he respond? Yes. I told him I was a fan of his work. Maybe we should meet up one day. We did a FaceTime and Sean was there. Then what happened? It got hot and steamy. I asked him to show me himself. Ooh, you wanted a dick pic. Ooh, okay. Talk about she called him a chef because he had a passion for cooking. Girl, you don't get us. Why didn't Diddy go into the corner business? He should have, instead of making them people watch. I don't understand how their cooches held up. Weren't they weren't they sore 3 rounds? That lady said that lady said 3 rounds and they was going for 18 hours straight, or 18 hours and a few breaks. That's crazy. That's what I said. Them bugs had y'all over there humping like jackrabbits. Cause they know what. I told y'all yesterday, baby, 25 minutes is tops. Okay. And you may get another round. But 18 hours? Girl, please. Mm-mm. Ain't that much coochie pain in this world. You gonna have me sitting up for no 18 hours. Yeah, right, and 3 different men. Yep. And 3 different men. That's what's crazy. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm in the bushes and about to go watch Say Robinson's trial in a minute. You should look into that case. More important than Diddy's circus, but I have been into both trials. I don't think with this, baby, that I got time to focus on another trial on him. Cause on top of this, I haven't been able to do my content like I want to do my content. I'll probably look into it in a little while later on. Maybe the weekend or something. Her cooch is made of steel. Oh, not of steel, honey. Listen, if y'all would like to be a blessing over here to the Catch app, we're gonna set a goal today. And you all, hey, it's Friday. Maybe you all may want to bless your boy with some lunch today. So it is greatly appreciated. But most of all, please hit that like button as you come in. All right, let's scroll up and let's get these new tweets. Okay, so then the government said, so he showed you his genitals? Jane said, yes. And I was casting from my phone to Sean's television. And how did you get Sly from Atlanta to LA? I told Sean that I would arrange his flight. I booked it online on Expedia. Sean paid me back. Then what happened? He was cute and sweet. He was nervous too. It was my first time. First time what? Contacting an adult film star. I had told him that it was me and my partner, and he said fine. What hotel? The L Hotel, I believe. Child. Boot bye. Mm. So you was over there FaceTiming that man on the TV. You was casting to the TV, and he lived in Atlanta, but I booked him a flight on Expedia to LA. Mm. She paid for the flight, and he reimbursed her. It's pronounced Sade, like the singer. She was unalived on the first date by his sicko. He cut her body parts. 19-year-old black lady. I definitely look into that. Reach out to 50 baby mama. She likes chefs. You ain't finna get me in that. She don't like this kind over here. Cause this kind don't like her kind. So I'm good. 50 Cent already trolling. Let me see. Oh my God. Somebody go over there and get this man phone. Please go get the man phone. Somebody go get this man phone, y'all. But that's not even it. He got three. Why did they have to come to LA if they were on FaceTime? Because they wanted to have sex with her. Oh, not you putting that lady on blast 50. Oh, oh. It says, hey, does anyone know who Jane Doe is? I'm trying to research for the Diddy doc. Man, this stuff with Elon and Trump is crazy. 50. 50. Somebody go over and get that man phone. Um, oh, Sade. Child, I'm country and I'm reading fast, honey. That's what that is. I'm country and I'm reading fast. Girl, 50 is cutting up, y'all. I don't think he's gonna get in trouble. I don't think he's gonna get in trouble. What are you gonna get in trouble for? He ain't in the courthouse. She does look like an older Cassie. I agree. Hey, IPV. 50 don't give a goddamn at all. At all. Um, and like I said, this right here, not 59 is diabolical. Not 59. Not 59 is diabolical. That is hilarious. um, but she do look like Cassie right here. I was thinking that. Diddy definitely got a certain type that he goes after, at least for these freak offs and stuff like that. Now I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm not saying he didn't do it with Kim, but he definitely has some type of type with when it comes to these freak offs and when it comes to these men coming over there and doing what they're doing. Cause BMF is coming. Listen. Um, who thinks 50 is going back to family court soon? Oh, he's definitely going back to family court soon. I definitely believe that. I Somebody was saying earlier that they feel they hope that this girl don't lose her son, but y'all, you talking about 50, 50, 50? I believe 50 is definitely going to be right back in court next week. He likes a Latina looking the natural straight girl. Natural straight hair. One of them testified that I think it was her. She testified that he liked straight hair or in a ponytail or something like that when they having sex. So yeah, he definitely has a way of liking certain people. She needs some time with herself because let me and my ex get on the stand and say that they dropped my kid off. That's that's why I was saying she should have left that out. Listen, the one thing that you always need to remember is this right here. Don't say nothing, don't offer no information that them people are not asking. Because you're gonna walk yourself into something that you're gonna try to backtrack yourself out of. She should have left that piece out. The people gonna drag her just for that alone. Why did you even say that? They didn't ask her, where do your kid be when you be having these freak offs and stuff? They didn't ask her that. She shouldn't have said that. And I told y'all the defense is going to use that. They're gonna ask her questions about where her kid was at the time. And then she said she had a babysitter on standby. Okay. Well, ma'am, even though you had a babysitter on standby, you had a babysitter because you was going to get your back blown out. No, that's not how that works. Again, stop offering information that they ain't asking for. You gonna learn. Okay. Where did you meet? Oh, sorry, y'all. I was reading it off my phone. Okay, here we go. Um, where did you meet Sly? At the Trump Hotel? The Trump Hotel in New York? Yes. I will book his flight from Atlanta to New York. Okay. Okay. Instead of LA. All right. And you paid him afterwards? Yes. $2,000 to $4,000. Damn. Damn. Who wanna call me on the phone? Somebody call me. Somebody call me. Somebody call me. What we doing? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm for real. I'm just playing. But anyway, damn, that's more than what the man got with Cassie. More than the freezer penis man, the freezer dick man. He only got $1,800 at most. And that's if Cassie wanted to tip him. $2,000 to $4,000. Okay. You was doing something different with this one, Diddy. Where from? Objection. Where did the cash to pay Sly come from? From the drawer. Sometimes we use Cash App. Oh, I mean, this was 2021 to 2023 or 2024. So, I mean, Cash App was around. Was there a second adult entertainer that you reached out to? Yes, Anton. I think Anton Harris. It was his stage name. I don't know his real name. I'm about to say that show sound like a real name. I hope that wasn't that man's real name. Somebody said certified freak, 7 days a week. Combs is a freak. But I played that video that they posted, that the blogs posted yesterday, where he literally did say that he was a freak. He said he had hidden rooms. Not only did he say he had hidden rooms, he said he had hidden rooms. He said he a freak. And something else he said. Boy, child, I can't. Um and she volunteered that date. That dated someone that Diddy didn't like. That gave it away who she was. Absolutely. Terry said, "Stop." What we stopping? What happened? Oh, because I said the penis man. Hey, Diddy, it's 1961. I wonder if there was a Latina woman messing with Diddy or mess with Diddy with baby oil when he was younger. No, I don't think it was no Latino mama. You know who I think it was? His damn mama. That's who I think it was. Y'all keep asking. It's his mama. Y'all forget. Y'all forget that nappy wig wearing lady. She ain't innocent. She ain't innocent by far. I don't think she is. I don't. I don't think she is. Sitting there kissing your grown son in the mouth, girl. Out of all the women that he done set up and kissed and done all and had sex with, and you know he didn't set up, man, I had all this sex. You mean to tell me you want to lock lips with this nigga? Ma'am, I believe you did a whole lot of stuff when that man was younger. I sure do. I do. Allegedly. Do. I believe it was his mama. Um, I do think he did some stuff with Kim. J Lo maybe not so much, but I do believe he did some of this stuff with Kim. Somebody had already testified that Kim Kim was around when he was doing the freak off. So I don't believe he was as how can I say it? I don't believe he did it as much as he did with Cassie and uh uh Jane Doe. But I definitely do believe he did it a couple times with Kim. I do. hmm I believe he still treated Kim like shit. I believe he did certain things to Kim. Um, I do believe that. I do. But I don't think he did it as much with the like he did with them. I don't. Mm-mm. And I don't see really J Lo being a part of it. So I agree with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't say that he probably necessarily did like a whole bunch of freak offs and stuff. But I do believe he probably tried it with Kim. And I believe Kim probably put her foot down and wasn't gonna play with Diddy like that. But I definitely believe he tried it with her. I do. I do. Now, do anybody remember when Diddy broke Kim's nose allegedly? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Um, I think he did the same thing to Kim as he did to the rest. I think loved her to whatever capacity he was able to live anyone, but I don't think he couldn't resist the urge. That's why I say I think he I think he did these things with Kim, but I don't think he was I don't think he did them as free as he did with these two. Or I don't think what he did with Kim he did as frequently as he did with these two. Because remember, well, uh, I don't know. He is the same damn he the child. I don't know with him. Hold on. We got some tweets. The only thing that sucks is that Kim is not here to tell the story. Kim is not here to let us know. And I would love to know. I really would. Okay, let's see. We got a couple tweets. Um Jane says that we were watching Anton's films and I was really into him. I messaged him on Instagram. He was in LA and I invited him over. How did Anton respond? Positively. He we were wait. We were in my first residence. Okay, so they went in a hotel for this one. They was at her house. And what happened? The same. Sean watched, happy. Did you see Anton again? Yes. Sometimes at hotels in LA, sometimes at my apartment. Did you FaceTime um with Anton and Sly? Yes. When Sean and I were alone having sexy times. Wait a minute. So so you mean so you mean to tell me that why you and him listen, and I want to say this too, because I think this is important to say. I'm all here for it. Whatever you do in your bedroom is your business. Like whatever freaky stuff you do in your bedroom is your business. I get it that some people have fetishes, some people are freaky. I get all of that. I get that 100%. But what I question it with her is, girl, you had a break to get away from this stuff and you chose to go back. So that means you started really enjoying it. And to me, you started enjoying it once you realize that if you did not love on Diddy, he was no longer going to pay your rent. He was no longer going to fund your life at all. Like, I, I don't know. Her is just weird. But anyway, sexy time do sound very corny. It sound very whitish. Sound very white people-ish. Like, oh my God, we were having sexy time. It's Mr. Sexy Time. It's Mr. Sexy Time. Girl. Okay, where was I? Yes, when Sean and I were alone having sexy time. Why would Sean call them? He wanted he wanted something live. Oof. Freak. Nasty buzzer. Uh he wanted something live. I was I was doing like sexting FaceTime and screen sharing to Sean's TV. I told Sly and Anton that I was alone so that they would feel comfortable. Did you ask Sly and Anton to send you pictures of their dicks? Yes. Sean wanted them. What? What? Wait, what, girl? What? At this point, you should have went round there and you should have sucked on the bean. It would have sounded like to me. Who you like everything about a man. Sean. Sean Diddy damn Combs. Sean Diddy damn Combs. You You wanted to see the pain? You want to see how big it was? Girl, girl, girl. Somebody, Sean Diddler damn Combs. Sir. Mm. Oh, I think Diddy just liked to watch. Did anyone ever say that they all did it together? No, they never did it together, but Tracy, hold on. Tracy, let me take you down memory lane real quick. Not only did he like to watch, he liked them men's nut on him. He liked to share their nut. When they bust them a good nut, that girl said that Diddy told her, don't wipe it clean, don't take it off. He wanted to use they nut. Then with Cassie, he wanted the man to put the nut round the nipples. Please. This man like men's is thangalangers. I can't. Alleged because how? Tell me what do is there any men listening, even if you are in the bushes? I wouldn't know if it would be safe to ask any men here because you know. they may be a part of the community, and so they they desire that. But that's weird to me, because how and why? Listen, I've gone to a few clubs with no names, and people that suffer from ED use other people's stuff. But Tracy, I get that. But both of them testified that this man wanted to have sex with them after. Are y'all reading in between the lines? Or do y'all want me to just come out and damn say it? Do y'all want me to just come out and say it? Because I don't think y'all read it in between the lines. Do y'all, and maybe this is just for the gay community, but do y'all really want me to say what I'm trying to say? Because get the kids out of the room. Get the kids out of the room. Y'all, that man was using other men's nut for lube. There, I said it. I wanted to say it yesterday, but I didn't. There you have it. There you have it. That man was using other folks' nut for lube. Now, man, I made me talk bad today. I ain't even trying to talk like this. I'm saved, sanctified, the Holy Ghost feel, honey. Now, I just had to come on out and say it, cause. Listen, that's what that is. I've been skating around here. I've been skating around it for the last 2 days. I've been skating around it, and I'm like, no, I just gotta say it. That's literally what he wants. Now, on the playing with the nipple thing, that's a little different. But from what I got from what she's saying, he's wanting to use that as lube. Now, I ain't going to no sex club. You ain't got the I ain't going. I ain't going not to experience. No man. No man. Tracy, I bet I don't. I bet you I don't. Get the kids out of here. Get the kids out of here. I done told y'all. Kids ain't got no business listening to this trial, no way. Speaking of kids, I'm kind of glad that his daughters ain't there. Because this shit is disgusting. I'm just telling y'all. That's what that man did with her. Mm-mm. Mm, mm-mm. 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 It's so disgusting. Diddy like men's. Yes, tell him, Chef. We are saved over here in the kitchen. Yeah, baby, I ain't going around under one of them bath houses. Is that what you talking about? With all the lube he had, he's just too much. I'm just telling you. That man said he freaky. That's the type of stuff he like. They said, what family is there today? I don't know. Lately it's just been it's been fluctuating. Sometimes Janice is there by herself. Sometimes Diddy's sister is there with her. Janice is there no matter what, but sometimes the sister is there. Sometimes Justin is there is there with his grandma. Sometimes what's the other one named Christian? Sometimes he there with her. So it just kind of been fluctuating. I'm saved, honey. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff, really. 50 made another post. We seen the first one that he made. Let's see, did he make another one? This man gonna troll all day long. Oh yeah, no, we saw it. Yeah, he freaky. That man freaky. He said that. I played the audio yesterday where he said he was freaky. He said that. Okay, Tracy, I'ma wait, honey. Oh, I'm gonna see what this is, child. Yeah. Okay, let's get into these last few tweets that we missed. Do-do-do-do-do. Dang, I feel like I missed a lot. Wait. Okay, we read that. He wanted something live. Read that. Okay. Um, did you ever see Anton and Sly in person without Sean? No. Are these your texts with Sly? Let me show you. And then of course you can see it, but they can't see it in the gallery. I was asking for explicit photos or videos from him. That's why that's what my partner wanted. What did Sly say? He said I'm down. Here's my question. Why you need pictures and photos of and videos of them if you saw them if y'all saw them doing corn? That's all I said. She said that they watched Corno and this is how they pick these people. It's based off of their Corno performance. So what you Diddy, what you need to see they meet for again? Yeah, they did say she crying throughout her entire testimony. Well, what you need to see the men's meet for if you already saw it during the Corno? Like, what? Anyway, um, that's what my partner wanted. And what did Sly say? He said, I'm down. That's because that man was about his money. What did you say? I wrote, I'm touching myself. And then, what's your full name and date of birth? Why that? Well, we had to book his travel. What did you write? She's booking. Jen was November the 9th of 2021, the flight. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. When you received the explicit images, were you alone? Yes. I said, wait, I said a blinder message. I sent a blinder message. Then he texted me in April of 2022. Hello, beautiful. How was your day? Oh, Jess booked it. Okay, got it. That's supposed to be Jess, not Jen. Why did Jess book the flight? I was too high to type. He's better. He's be the entertainer. Again, y'all, I'm only reading what's being shown. Okay. Other entertainers, Paul and Don. Sean coordinated others. Between May 2021 and October 2023, how often were the hotel nights? Often, every week, every other week. Ah, dang, he didn't get your cooch time to breathe at all. And I know his hands was tied too over there masturbating going on, child. After February 2024, where did this happen? 2-star in LA. In the LA resident, you're still living in, right? Yes. After February of 2024, how many times? Maybe 5 times. How many different men? I don't know. Let's talk about some. Who's this? This is Don. Last time, August 2024 at 2-star. Girl, you had this man after they done raided Diddy's house and everything. Y'all still doing them freak offs, girl. Now, but girl, I don't feel no way it's tied now. Don't. Sorry, I don't. I don't feel no way it's tied. Girl, this was after you said y'all broke up. You took your narrow-headed ass back over there. Girl. And then you testified yesterday that you felt some type of girl. Sorry, y'all. But that for me right there, That says a lot. That says a lot. August, the August of 2024, the man was arrested in September, y'all. Absolutely, Andre. He had when the Homeland Security officer testified, he specifically said that when they went in Diddy's room, Diddy had $9,000 in that little coochie pouch. Okay. He had $9,000 in there. And y'all, I know it's not called no coochie pouch. That's just what I call it. He had $9,000. He had pills that was labeled for Frank Black in that little bottle. I mean, in that Louis Vuitton bag. They found baby oil. They found lube. He was getting ready to do that same in New York. And y'all, here's the kicker part about that. Diddy was stupid for taking that stuff on that trip to New York, because the reason he was in New York was because he was getting ready to meet with these prosecutors. He was getting ready to meet with the government and his attorneys. The only reason why they picked Diddy up early was based off of the testimony that they received while during the grand jury thing, right? That's the only reason why they ended up picking up Diddy early from that. But again, they searched the room and they found all this stuff, which then again tells me in turn you were getting ready to have a freak off. But why would you take this shit knowing you was getting ready to turn yourself in? I know good and well Diddy had no thought, neither did his lawyers think that that man was going to be able to walk free. He was in New York for a reason. Cha boom. Yeah. Whew. Listen to me good, y'all. If y'all just joining us, please make sure you hit that like button, honey, and make sure you, hey, Sean Talks, and make sure that you subscribe, child. This, come on Friday. I got 81 people in my chat. Hey, oh, I feel good. All right, let's get into it. That is crazy. August of 2024, that man was arrested in September. Wow. Anyway, Jane says, I only saw Don in Miami. Who is this? Paul. When was the last time? End of July of 2024. Before that, very often. What did you think Paul did? A personal trainer for Sean in LA, Miami, and Turks? Oh, wow. 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 Not a personal trainer for Puff. Wow. Wow. How did Paul get there? He booked his own travel and he'd already be there. Who is this? A man named Leo. I met him through Sean for one of these nights. I met him on my birthday. The last time in 2023. Ciao. Where did you see Leo? LA. What else did you call him? Italian? Damn, not Italian. Who is this? A guy Sean brought into a night in 2021. What happened? Sean said he has someone coming over. Girl. I'm sorry. Something if is FO's illegal. No, they're not illegal, but she took her ass back over there. And what they're trying to prove, I guess, is the trafficking with going across state lines. I guess that's what they're trying to prove with that. Because it's not illegal to have no freak offs. It's not illegal to have sex parties. It's not illegal to do those things. It just depends on how you're doing them, right? Hey everybody that's coming in. Hey Miss Bethany. Hey. Chef, if he turned himself in, he was more likely to get bail. That's why they ran down on him and arrested him. Well, also, yeah, that too, but then also too because of the testimony from I can't remember who it was that testified during the grand jury, because it was like literally the day before they went and arrested him, which is true. What you're saying is true. Um, but again, yeah, it's no crime. It's no crime. I thought he was going to get bail. They're trying to use the coercion. Absolutely, they've been trying to use the coercion since she kind of started. This is what I don't like. It's kink shaming. If they are consenting adults, why does what they do matter? I don't think that that's the piece that matters. Of course, during the trial, they're going to talk about it. Um, but there's a pattern of things that he's done, and I think that's that's what they're trying to show. Also, right, you got a point to Ray Bishop, KK's ass too. I don't see if I see. I don't know if I see trafficking. Maybe rugs. How does this fit into the criminal enterprise? Maybe aside from KK. I don't know that this piece proves that. I don't know. I don't know. Sex rack trafficking. He brought them across state lines, which is illegal. All of them, because the Abercrombie and Fitch man did so much worse. Oh yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I just said the man nasty. He liked the men's penises and stuff. He likes stuff from the men's. What is he actually being charged with? Been charged with racketeering, sex trafficking. It's 5 charges, child. Racketeering, sex trafficking, um, and some other stuff. I can't remember off the top of my head. This is why I said it was probably important to go back and read his indictment. Not only I think it's important to read his indictment, I think it's also important, and I might do that this weekend, to read Cassie's lawsuit, and I do want to read. I want to read Lil Rod's again. I do. I do want to see some of the inconsistencies when it comes to Tyrone Blackburn. I do. I do want to see that. Hmm. I sure do. He also beat Cassie and rugged her, which is makes it against her will. The enterprise is where he used his businesses, the people who worked for him, to do criminal activities like the rugs. I would say the rugs, and a couple of other things that was going on around that time. He didn't force them to have X. The company they worked for say they are being paid for their time, but if they want to have sex, that's on them. But he didn't rug Cassie. She took the rugs herself. Well, that's not true, because in the beginning he did rug her. He did. He absolutely did. She said that she had never tried a drug until he gave it to her. Now, I don't know if you mean taking it, alone, but he most definitely gave her rugs. Take this to make you feel better. Yeah, and he did the same thing. Well, she did say she did rug. I can't remember if it was her or Mia that said they did rugs before him, but two of them at least said that he did introduce them and make them take rugs. KK being an assistant and having a hand in his sexual escapades and rugs is the criminology enterprise connection. I think so too, which is why I do think she is a co-conspirator. They felt he was a flight risk. um Several lawyers have stated that the crimes fit the charges. Yeah, I've watched a few lawyers for their intake as well. Cassie said herself that she took the rugs. He gave her the rugs, that he didn't force them down her throat. Well, I don't think anybody was forced, like, oh, you know, let me force this down your throat. No, I'm not saying that, but he did introduce them to these rugs. He sure did. That lady didn't even know what no pink powder was. And that was his rug of choice, that pink powder. And also to be very fair, in Lil Rod's lawsuit, Lil Rod did mention that pink powder, but when he mentioned that pink powder, he said that it was Diddy and Carisha Please, is what he said. Yeah, I think I want to go back and read them lawsuits. See, back then when the lawsuits was coming out after each other, I think we eventually got to a point to where we was like, "Ooh, we sick of Diddy ass." We sick of these damn lawsuits. I know I was. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people was like that, and I think it's important to kind of go back and just as far as what we know now from the trial, listening to that and reading some of these lawsuits, I think it'll kind of help fill in some of these blanks too. And not saying that they can't lie in a lawsuit, but y'all get what I'm saying. Anyway, okay, here we go. Okay, so she called that man Leo Italian. All right. He looked sweaty. He didn't look nice. He kind of smelled. Damn. What did you do? I tried to make it work. I tried to seduce him with my body. He just kept sweating so much. I looked at my partner. I'm not feeling this. I was in lingerie and heels. What was he wearing? Nothing. Sean said, "Do you want to taste it?" I said, "I'm not feeling this." Nigga, instead of asking her, "Do you want to taste it?" How about you just get down there and damn taste it? Hell, what you asking her for? Because really, truth be told, you sound like you want to taste it a little bit. Taste it. Now, Tracy, I don't got nothing to do with Cardi B and Stephon Diggs and what they doing. If they doing pink powder and they ain't supposed to be doing it, then hell yeah. I don't even know what that pink powder shit is. So I don't know who doing it and who not doing it. I'm just going based off what they said. But let me get back to this damn tasty shit. What do you mean taste it? You get down there and taste it. I'm telling you, this man sweating and I ain't feeling this. You gonna ask me, do I want to taste it? Hell no, I don't want to taste it. You get down there and taste it. It probably tastes just like it smell. What did Sean do? He laid me down and started having sex with me. Girl. And where was the man? Hovering over me. He was sweating on me. Now, this is the very first time I have ever. Oh, wait a minute. He was hovering over me. He was sweating on me. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Ah. Listen, baby, I can't take nobody's sweat if I ain't feeling you like that sexually, girl. You can miss me with that sweat and shit. Oh God, no. You got sweat dripping on you. Hell no. Oh God, kill it, kill the visual Jesus. Cause oof. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Okay, wait. He was sweating on me. Okay. Then what? Sean told me to look at the man's private part. In other words, Sean told her to look at the man's dick. But it wasn't happening. Sean told him no worries, and the man left. Do he still get a little bit of his pay? Wait a minute. Wait, I'm so confused. So if you saw the man's meat prior to, he couldn't get the meat up because he was there. What is happening here? What is happening here? The government says, then what? She said, Sean told me to look at the man's private part, but it wasn't happening. So, man, you couldn't wake that ping up no more. So, what happened to the man laying you on the bed and actually, I'm so confused. I am confused. What is going on? Oh, Y'all, this is insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. He said Sean told the man no worries, and then the man left. Then what? Sean told me that he has someone else coming. God dang. Paul, I was blindfolded. Sean wanted me to touch him. I took a liking to Paul. Yeah, because you said you want to suck Paul's Peter Wackham. I was more comfortable. I thought he was handsome and nice, and he had warm energy. Now that'll get you trapped up a little bit then. Did you want to have sex with him? No. But if I had to have sex with someone, I guess it was not so bad with Paul. What is this? This is a photo of a man named Michael. I saw him twice in 2022 and 23. In addition, I'm sorry, in the addition, Los Angeles. Sean said something new was coming. Then like just a bit later, Sean was having small talk with this guy on the balcony. He invited me out. Y'all, I'm sorry. I want to know what kind of conversation Sean was having with these men. Y'all, listen. Again, I ain't here to tell people that they can't be freaky and do their stuff and do what they doing, but ooh, child. Itty bitty Diddy had her on the bed, but then she said that man was sweating and the man was sweating all on her. Ugh. What happened? Okay, y'all should be able to hear me now. What the hell? Okay, y'all should be able to hear me now. Okay, I can hear me. I don't know what happened, y'all. It said disconnected and successfully connected. Some bullshitty over here. Okay, let's get into these tweets. All right, let's see. I don't even know what y'all heard and what y'all didn't hear. But anyway, let's get into these tweets. I thought Michael was attractive. He was from a website. Who's this? I don't know his name. I met him on my birthday in 2023, one of these nights. She sure remember a lot. I'm not mad at her though either. And what happened? Sean told me to come to Miami and we would be alone. He was so sweet. We talking about these people being sweet. Okay. Maybe they was sweet. I don't know. Her testimony gives me Mia from Potomac Impressions. Say, how long have you been in your relationship? You were buffering. We hear you now. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Hey, Ham said, baby, we got the most people that we done had up in this live streaming the Diddy stuff. Shout out to the 93 people up in here or the 90 people up in here. Y'all hit that like button. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, honey. Hit that like button and also go ahead on and subscribe if you are not subscribed. I know that's right. At Tracy, it doesn't matter. You can file charges, and that is where it lands. Rape. Oh, I was not supposed to say that word. See, y'all see, you slip up and end up saying the word. Hell, all this stuff going on over here. My Lord. We do have 88 people here. If we can no, you're fine. I wasn't supposed to repeat the word, but also too, if y'all could put the @ sign where the A is in that word, that'd be great. She was no victim. High vibe. Listen, I be sitting over here trying not to victim shame or nothing like that, because y'all know how I feel about that stuff, but it didn't seem like it to me. It seemed like you stuck around with this man because this man was paying your rent. This man was really successfully like like and describe. Yeah, that is so funny. Like and describe. But it felt like to me she stuck around for purposes of money. She stuck around. You had an opportunity to break away from this man, but you didn't. You had a break, but then you went back after the break. So then it leads me to believe, right? It leads me to believe that two things. You stuck around for the money, etc. You came around because you knew the money and stuff was dwindling down and all of that. And then on the other hand, I feel like you knew that this man didn't like your baby daddy, right? And now I'm not saying that 50 Cent got anything to do with this. I'm not saying that before anybody say, what 50 got to do with it? I'm not saying that. Oh, Tracy, let me read your what's her name. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that. But to me, it really do feel like this was a money ploy. Oh, the people must have got mad at me. Hell, we had 90 some people and now we're down to 67. They must have got mad at me. He stuck she stuck with him because he was paying right. To me, that's what I got. I got that it was a money situation for you. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all have y'all conversation in the chat. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all conversation in the chat. Tracy, I'm about to read this. Let me see. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Who is Cassie? You don't know Cassie? Miss Lynette? You ain't been keeping up with this Diddy stuff. You know Cassie Ventura? Cassie Ventura, is that who you talking about? Um, LOL, no, I know her. I meant, were you just referring to Cassie or 50 Baby? Oh, 50 Baby Mama. Yeah. I don't see I don't see her necessarily being the true victim that everybody keeps saying. With Cassie, I definitely see Cassie as a victim. But this lady right here, I don't know. It's really it just gives me something different. It really does. Her testimony definitely gives me something different. I don't know. I can't really wrap my mind around this. And again, I'm not one to be on here trying to victim shame people or anything like that, but it just my little thing about to die. Let me switch. Here we go. Okay, let me plug this one up. Hold on, y'all. I got a long day today, baby. We gotta use one mic and plug up the other one and let it get charged up. Also, if y'all want to know, some things that I want for Father's Day, I sure will like some more what you call them, lapali. No, these lapel mics or whatever you call them. I would like some more of them, honey. Okay. Cassie didn't know what she was getting herself into. 50 Baby Mama did. Absolutely. I mean, because again, this was from 2021 to 2024. You stopped fooling with him right after he got arrested because you couldn't find else to do. Hey, little baby, what's going on? It's because he's not forceful, so it's hard to see. Yeah, I can understand that. She admitted that Puff OnlyFans and child support is how she's making money. So she did decide to go to OnlyFans. I remember her talking about she wanted to go to OnlyFans, but then Puff told her to wait. I like y'all having these conversations with each other. See, this is what we do over here. This is what we do over here, honey. We talk. We're logical thinkers as well. Like we think logically here. All right. So we got some stuff to catch up on. We were eating sushi at Nobu in the hotel. Sean said, "We have entertainment." I gulped and said, "Entertainer? Damn, girl." What did he say? "It's your birthday." And I just accepted it. Why? I don't know. Upstairs, this man comes in. It was routine. I was like a robot. I was getting the guy comfortable, and she's sobbing as she's saying this. "Do you need a break, Jane? You said you were robotic. What does that mean?" I have done so many of these that it I could just tune out. My partner likes to see. She said she can't just tune out because my partner likes to see. Um, I just turn on this person. Okay. Her partner likes to see her turn that person on. Okay. Okay. What do you mean? You turn into another person? Oh, is that what she said? My partner likes to see. Oh, she did say, I just turn on. I think again, he meant I just turn into this person. Okay, cool. What do you mean? You turn into another person? A person who can just do this. What happened? I was much quicker with this person. He felt more like a stranger to me than anyone. I don't want to do this on my birthday. I asked Sean for a condom. Where was he? He was behind this man. He gave me these dirty looks like, you better not ask for no fucking condom. I could just hear that. What else did you hear him say? Objection overruled. She said she can hear him say that. He wasn't actually saying it. That's the look that he was giving. That's why it was objected. However, let me say this. Wait a minute. Okay, anyway. Moving on. I didn't want to sour the mood. Why didn't you want to sour the mood? She cries. I just didn't want my partner unhappy with me. Do you need a break, Jane? No, I'm okay. What happened next? If you're ready to tell us. Sean gave him a condom, but then walked away. He was so disappointed. The guy finished, and I can't remember where. Ugh. What's next? The man left. We switched rooms to a bigger suite. Then what? Sean was more loving. He was celebratory. He had cake there and balloons. Then Sly comes. God damn, did he? Any talk? No. It was just hours and hours of that. Pleasing this guy. Doing so much. Just doing all of it. Foreplay. Things I know my partner wanted to see. Going back and forth. It was morning. Baby. Mm, mm, mm. Then what did Sean say? That Don was coming. What did you say? Nothing. Like that it was fine. Why? I love my partner. In other words, you wanted your rent paid. What did you do with Don? Sex? Let's break for lunch. Y'all, listen. Let me go ahead and set up my other live while I'm okay. What y'all thinking? Talk to me. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Andre, get out of my head, damn it. Get out of my head. He was behind the man. Now, with her, Diddy sounds like he was more involved in the freak offs or whatever than he was when it was Cassie. And it sounds like, of course, this is a new group of men. This is a different set of men that she's recalling versus what Cassie said. Oh, oh yeah, they're gonna peel the hell out of it because Steele is representing. Steele is being represented. I mean, Steele is a part of the team. Diddy was doing too much. She did say something to make her partner happy. Um, she didn't open her mouth to say something per her words. Um, Diddy was doing too much, child. This is a mess. Just a damn mess in my ear, Teddy boy. He might need to sit the F down and get his head right. Oh yeah. 3 bomber men. What does bomber actually mean? I be hearing people say that, but I ain't gonna tell y'all where I hear it at. It don't be no regular conversation. I'll put it that way. Bomber mean like, what does bomber mean? Baby, why why? Okay, it's a Jamaican cuss word. But what is it? Oh, it's like the F bomb. Okay, got it. Bomber clock. Bomber mean like fuck, like that. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. That makes a lot of sense, especially in the settings that I hear that all the time. Anyway, listen, y'all. Okay, so um again, I want to know y'all's thoughts. Not only do I want to know y'all's thoughts, I am definitely setting up part 2 right now. Let's see. This is day 18. Oop. Let's see. Day 18 and part 2. Day 18, part 2. Hold on, guys. Let's see here. I can use the same thumbnail and we'll set this up for 12:15. Okay. So let's see. Sharice say it again. What Sharice say? People need to stop getting stuff that they can't afford to pay. I always say, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. I know that's right. That's a word. I wonder how many nights in a week or month of doing all this. According to her, she said, it would go on for weekends. He would do it on weekends, sometimes during the week, and it would last for a couple of days. She did say the first time it lasted, well, she said between 18 to 24 hours is how long they last. When did he actually get work done? Well, do you think he really actually had to do a lot of work? This is where KK comes into play and all those assistants and stuff comes into play. Mm-hmm. KK literally was this man's right hand woman, which is why I don't understand why she even. I didn't remember her putting that statement out last year, but when she put that statement, I might just go ahead and stay on live and not. Well, I don't know. I'll see in a minute. Um, But yeah, this is to me. This is where KK comes into play, and then all of them assistants who was getting things done and stuff like that. So, what? How much work did he have to actually do? Diddy is worse than R. Kelly. Hey, Dimitri, how you doing, boo? And remember, she wasn't the only one that he was doing it with. True, and also too, it was said that she specifically said Jane Doe said that he had multiple women and she knew about it and she was okay with it. So then this is the question that I have. So if Diddy frowned upon using condoms, then that means that if he was freaking with these other women, that which we know that he was, if he was having sex with these other women, then does that ugh. And you really want me to believe any of these strippers or whoever these entertainers? You want me to believe they're that they over here telling you that they not or that they health status is good? You think I'm gonna believe them? Ain't ain't. I don't even believe you, dog. I don't even believe you, dog. You got all these women, and I know if you don't want to use no condom with me, you ain't using one with them. Mm-mm. I don't know if he's worse than Robert. These were at minimum semi-consensual adults, mostly. I can agree with that too. Girl, where's my water? Oh, right here in my face. Hold on, yeah. Oh, let's see. And Odie did say that he got herpes from Diddy and Cassie. See, I'm telling y'all, all these, all these diseases and stuff. Hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. While we were sitting here, let's look him up because a lot of people ask a lot of questions about him. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dang, they ain't gonna be back for a whole nother hour, y'all. Oh, so yeah, I'll break these up. I literally set this, I think, for 12:15, and that's what time they coming back. Okay. These folks are passing. Yes. That's what I'm saying. And then you want me to sit up and believe that you have checked their or that you believe anything about their status? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sorry, y'all. I'm over here opening mail. Bro, I'm so sick of y'all sending me this. Y'all don't know how to send a bill every month. Why do y'all do this? I done signed up for paperless billing. That means y'all ain't giving me my paperless billing discount either. Or I'll call y'all anyway. Diddy Mama, hold on. Diddy Mama should be ashamed. Baby, Diddy Mama is terrible. Let's be very clear. Miss Combs is terrible. He out here living like, yeah, this was from, and people got to remember that this was from 2021 to 2024. So, anyway, y'all, I'm going to end this one right here. We'll be back in a little less than an hour at 12:15, which is 1:15 on the East Coast. Okay. With that being said, I appreciate we got like 90 some people up in here at one time. One day I'm gonna hit that 100 mark, that 100 mark. One day, just one day, we gonna hit that 100 mark. Okay. So I'll see you guys at um hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, and plus this give me time to charge my mic and stuff. Okay, so there's the link for this evening's live. So please make sure you uh hit like where it says notify me. Okay. All right. I will see y'all then. I am gonna try to go feed my face. All right. I'll see y'all then. Peace.